good morning, and welcome to another edition of the Prairie Badger's Weapon Exploration. And I also want to mention today that we have a new up-and-coming Twitter account, the Prairie Badger Weapon Exploration on Twitter. So please check us out, like and subscribe and follow. And yeah, you can get more content and more interesting stories and pictures. Today, I like to show some of my collection. I like to collect hard to find, discontinued, rare things that I like. And this one is very special. It's one of my favorites, actually. This is the K-Bar Heavy Duty Warthog. This is meant to be hunting, survival, bushcraft, exploration, or even multi-purpose use. It could even be a good old round camp knife or backyard knife, depending on where you live. This could be very useful for cutting brush, processing small bits of wood, doing feather sticks, starting fires, chopping vegetables, everything. This thing is also meant to replace a pack axe or a machete. It's more compact, small, lightweight, can fit onto a backpack or to a hip pack. This one here is made to 1085 high carbon steel, and it's got a little dent on the blade there to show where the Rockwell was pinched. So they actually test each individual knife to make sure that the heat treatment is good. You can hear a little bit of a ring. That tells you the steel has been processed properly and heat treated properly. A good ring to a blade is something that most people look for. It is full tang through the handle, and there's an eyelet roll placed at the bottom of the tang there, and that holds the knife in place. It's a heavy duty craton rubber, so it kind of gives you some protection here to keep things from sliding down the blade onto your fingers, or keep your fingers from sliding up onto the blade. There's some choils here, so you can get a lot of different types of grip. It looks like the leather stacked handle on the old United States Marine Corps knives used to make in World War II, which made them famous. Basically, the way they started out was they stuck the knife into a 2x4 and they pounded it halfway in with all the different knife companies at the time. And then they would hit the handle and see which one didn't break off. And that's why they chose K-Bar. Some of the best heat treatments. So you can have a good steel in multiple different companies, but it's how they heat treat the blade and how they finish it that makes the big difference. This has kind of got a bit of an old frontier look, like a beaver tail frontiersman knife back from the 1700s. It's very thick, very wide. So it's about 2.5 inches wide. That's a very wide blade. And it is just over 6.5 inches long. So that's a pretty generous blade. In Canada, we don't have length restriction for knife carry outdoors and whatnot, but in the States, I know certain places, one state 6 inches is fine and the other one 7 inches, so you have to be careful. So being just around 6 inches, under 7 inches, makes it a good all-round carry no matter where you live. It's pretty hefty. It's over 1.5 pounds. It's pretty close to 2 pounds altogether, especially with the sheath. And the sheath is very nice. It's got leather on one side where it rubs against the body. It's got a ring, so you can kind of swing on your hips there. And then fabric on the other side. I like fabric because it doesn't, it allows the knife to breathe actually, so you actually don't get a lot of moisture on the blade. Trapped in there. Sometimes leather sheaths have the tendency to make knives rust, and it's got a little bit of a liner on the inside, which is nice too. So it snaps in place here, and it snaps up at the top of the handle. So if you want a nice secure carry, this goes on your belt, and there's a thing you can put a strap or a string to tie it to your leg to keep it from moving around and flopping all over the place. They would call that in outdoor rappelling or jumping, jump safe. Makes sure that it doesn't just fly all over the place. If you want to sit down, if you're on a boat, on a tree stand or a ground blind, you want it to swing around a bit, you can undo that, and it swings on here, allowing you to move it around a bit. You can move this back and then pull it over very quick, very easy. I love that. It makes the knife very accessible, easy to grab and pull out if you need to. Again, if you're doing bushcraft or hunting or survival, pulling out your knife quickly when it matters can mean the difference between life and death. So it catches your finger there, so you get a good grip, pulls out like that. There's no edge on the back, but it's got a bit of a distal taper, so it thins out at the back. They ground the back off just near from here to here. And what that does is it takes some of the weight off the tip and distributes it towards the middle and the handle, making it easier to make a heavy knife swipe faster, but still have enough kinetic energy to take down 1/2 inch or even 1 inch branches, which I've done. Teflon coating prevents rust, corrosion, and it keeps the knife fairly clean. Actually, I don't have to clean it up. I've gone through some green branches, and usually that kind of messes up your knife, leaves little streaks and stuff. That actually helps protect it a bit, and it keeps the blade from corroding. All I have to do is put some light metal polish on the edge here, like that, just to clean it up a bit. Just give a good wipe on the terry cloth. I like old rags like this, like beach towels. They really buff up the blade a bit, make it look nice and shiny. So just the edge really needs it. Yeah, sharpens up very good with ceramic stone or a diamond file, which I'm missing. But yeah, it's definitely easy to maintain. It's got a nice bevel, almost a convex edge, which I like. If you're going to be hitting into branches, you don't want a flat grind, or you could use a flat grind, but not too extreme of a flat grind. A saber grind or convex is better. If you use something like a hollow grind, you're going to get dents in the blade, chunks taken out. So this is very strong, very durable, hence the name Heavy Duty Warthog, which I love. It feels like a gladiator sword in your hand. It's just awesome. I have confidence out in the doors and out in the bush, the field, the prairies, anywhere I go, hunting, camping. This always comes with me. You can actually even dig with it if you had to. You can use it like a trowel. Like, this thing is just awesome. Anyways, if you go online, they are discontinued. I'm hoping by demand, yes, demand, K-Bar will bring it back. Hopefully. It sold out for the most part, but there are some guys on eBay or Amazon who are willing to sell it to you. There might even be a few smaller retailers who have them in stock, so just check around. I've actually gone online and looked around a bit, and some places like Knife Center might not have them anymore, but check with the smaller retailers, the outdoors stores, the old mom and pop fishing stores might have something like this. So check it out. Definitely worth it. It's a gem in my collection, and hopefully if they don't bring this particular model back, they bring out one as close to it as possible, without too many changes actually. I don't know if I would like a Kydex sheath. I actually have Kydex sheaths on other knives, and I think this is by far my favorite design. It's just So simple, so functional. I've had it since 2014, 2015, and then after years of use, this thing has held up quite a bit. It retailed originally for about $85. So check it out. See if you can find one. And yeah, just let me know what you think about it. If you want to mention in the comment section, ask any questions. I'm happy to talk to you. And yeah, just click like and subscribe to our channel if you enjoy this video. Check us out on our channel and our Twitter account again. And I'll have some more pictures hopefully posted up soon for you. And yeah, thank you so much for your time. It's good to see you guys again. It's been a while. I'm going to start putting up more videos. Thank you so much. Have yourself a great day. Prairie Badger out.